Oh, hey. So I just got the most, honestly, ridiculous, I'm still ridiculous message from one of my followers on Instagram related to AI. And it just shows everything that is entirely, I'm an AI nerd, everything that's going wrong with AI right now in the world, especially in my space, the nonprofit space. I can't wait to tell you about it. Stick around to the end. But first, sadly, I gotta go do some laundry, so come with me. Okay, so one of my followers is a nonprofit executive director, and she sent over, there's all this stuff with video AI coming out. She had gotten an ad delivered to her of a testimonial of a woman that was, saying, oh, this consultant for nonprofits had really helped me. I can't wait to attend all of her courses. But you know what? And she forwarded it to me because of what I've been talking about related to AI and misuse of AI and how nonprofits can use AI. And it was, honestly, it almost fooled me, but you could tell by how perfect and even keel and methodical the testimonial was that that video wasn't even a real person. The video testimonial was an AI. And this follower and I were messaging back and forth, and she's the potential person. She thought about paying this woman to help her. So I tried to get inside this consultant's head, right? What was she thinking, right? What was she thinking? One of the things that I think she might have been thinking is video content performs well. AI is a great tool. I have these written pieces of feedback that maybe I can just use AI to make it a little easier. And if you've been to any of my trainings or watched any of these YouTube videos, I talk a lot about use of AI specifically for nonprofits to buy back. What you just missed, actually, was my video recorder, also my husband, also our head of strategic partnerships for nonprofit marketing nerds, getting frustrated because our lawnmower, while we're recording YouTube videos, our lawnmower's out mowing our lawn. And he was like, this is ridiculous, right? But that's raw and real, and that's what we're all about. Anyway, I tried to get inside the head of, I obviously cannot do laundry and talk at the same time. Anyway, I tried to get inside the head of this woman. Why is she saying that, right? Why did she decide to do that thing that actually ended up damaging trust for a potential audience? Now, granted, I just got feedback from one person. I don't know how many people saw that ad and bought this thing. I don't know that. But in general, I would never, ever recommend any nonprofit. I actually just did a keynote about this at the Feeding America Direct Marketing Fundraising Summit. Never would I ever recommend you create an avatar of a person and have that person talking to either emotionally connect or to build or to represent brand authority. Why? Because it's not a real person. So I do believe that what was forwarded to me was a perfect example of misuse of AI, right? And I'm sure that the executive director that forwarded to me was not the only one. But I get it. We're all in this space. There are all these tools out there. Which one should I use and why? I'm going to give this nonprofit consultant the benefit of the doubt. We're all trying to figure out how's the best way to use AI to reach our goals, to buy back time without spending money. And, maybe she just missed the mark a little bit. She wasn't totally trying to be a scam artist, but it came off as being a scam artist, right? Or pulling a fast one, because it looked like a real person, but it wasn't actually saying a non-real thing. Anyway, so I wanted to walk through what are my quick. Okay, this is super funny because honestly, we're like, oh, let's do laundry while recording this video. I think you could tell from just that is I'm not being my authentic self either. I haven't done laundry or completed an entire load of laundry in probably 2 years. So you can tell, but glad you're enjoying this. Anyway, okay, let's see. That was rough. Let's go sit down. Anyway, it's a little confusing. How do we use AI? What are good and bad ways? So I want to walk through a few quick tips I have on how to know what's a great place to use AI. One of the biggest things I recommend is anytime you can use it to buy back your time so that you can focus on being more human and connecting more. So one of the key ways we use it at Nonprofit Marketing Nerds is we will interview people that are pretty in-depth and they're their own words, right? It's real human words. We download those transcripts And then we repurpose that content for social media. And that's where we download the transcripts, we upload to ChatGPT or one of our new AI platforms we're developing. Anyway, we download the transcripts, we upload it, and then it's real, raw, human words. We're just using AI to help us repurpose it into a blog post, into additional content, into a solicitation letter. But the core real thing that's going in, the input, it's real human things. And then it goes where it might have before taken 3 hours to write a blog post. Now you can write and publish a blog post that's even maybe better than if you were to do it yourself in like less than 25, 30 minutes. That's one of the ways I recommend it. So again, if there's a human input to begin with, that always helps. Now with this specific coach, there was a human input. My guess is that was a testimonial that someone had actually given, just wanted to put a face to it, right? Maybe even the avatar was the original woman that said it. She didn't have time to record it. But don't use AI to seem more perfect. Use it to increase efficiency, because in an AI world, we're going to start to see that being raw and real, authenticity, things like recording a YouTube video where your lawn care guy is mowing in the background and you hear it, things like that show real, raw humans are going to perform better than ever, and they're going to establish trust. So in my space, the nonprofit space, use AI to work faster and get kind of the grunt work done, but make sure all those human-centered things, right? Real people and real faces, you have more time to do that then, because AI is doing all that grunt work. One of my favorite ways to use AI is just to what I call word vomit into it. So ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI platform, word vomit into it and start to have conversations back and forth via audio with your ChatGPT. And then they're giving your authentic voice, your authentic tone, and they're learning from you, and you're kind of coaching it as it's coaching you. And that can be both strategic things and for like copy and marketing related things. Anytime you need to create a plan and a timeline and action steps to get something done, instead of blocking out 4 hours and maybe having 80% accuracy, that's a great way to chat with your chat for maybe 5 minutes and get a perfect project plan. I always tell my ChatGPT, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, function as a project management professional. Blah, blah, blah. This is what we're focused on doing. We're developing out a fundraiser, yada, yada. What do we need to do and when? Please, this is the end date. We know we need to do follow-up. Please develop out a full project plan. And again, just word vomit into it. All those things that used to be in those big binders, talk through it, and then have ChatGPT give you your project plan with 100%-ish accuracy. Now you need to coach it. Again, just like when you hire a new employee and they're not 100% on, you need to teach it. You do need to teach your ChatGPT or AI to do well. Back again to that consult. We're all figuring out how to use AI correctly. All of us are going to have some little missteps, right? But what I highly recommend you do, trust your gut. Realize, am I using AI to be more efficient and effective? Or am I using it in a way that might come off more inauthentic? And if it's the second, don't do it. And never, ever, ever use an AI avatar face to be the voice of a real, authentic person. And definitely never do it if it's a fake person to begin with. I look forward to continuing to nerd out with you all about nonprofit marketing and eventually learning how to do my laundry. Make sure to subscribe below, and I'll see you next week.